I'm on the phone with Desmond Howard here on the Rich Eisen Show. And I know you saw Charles on the show yesterday because you were kind enough to retweet the answer to the question I'm about to ask you. Why did you go to Michigan instead of being there from Cleveland, going to the school down south, as we refer to it?
Yeah, well, you know, I wasn't a big college football fan when I was growing up. I was a big NFL fan, so I watched, you know, the pros all the time. I watched college when it was a big game. And being from Cleveland, Ohio, obviously the granddad of them all was the Rose Bowl, and you always see like a Michigan in the Rose Bowl, or maybe the Buckeyes. But I always was kind of just partial to Michigan. I had an uncle who lived in Detroit. I used to go up there and visit him all the time I had a cousin who lived there too, and we actually went up there. This is like throwback for you, Rich. Mm-hmm. I remember going up to Michigan to see this basketball player who was one of the best in the country, definitely the best in the state of Michigan, named Antoine Joubert.
Oh, yeah.
And they called him the Judge.
Antoine Joubert. Oh, yeah. I remember him. He was great.
Huh?
He was great. I remember him.
He was, oh, man, incredible shooter. And I remember going up to Chrysler Arena, watching him play at Chrysler Arena. So I had been up to Ann Arbor just a couple of times, you know, for one reason or another with my uncle. And it just, once I got a chance to go up there as a recruit and sit in Bo Schembechler's office, it just felt good. It felt like it was home, and it was a done deal. Once I sat in front of that man, talked to my dad, and my dad talked to Bo, and he's like, "Okay, this is where you're going to go to school." So that's why I went there. And then the year I graduated from high school too was the same year that the Buckeyes fired Earl Bruce,
right,
and they were bringing in John Cooper.
And the reason why they brought in John Cooper is because they beat Michigan in the Rose Bowl, Jim Harbaugh's last game at Michigan. And Arizona State was John Cooper beat Michigan and Jim Harbaugh as the Arizona State head coach, and they thought, let's go get somebody who knows how to beat Michigan. And, man, that didn't turn out that way at all, which is why I always told these Ohio State fans that are in my grill for the last 10 years, it's cyclical. It's cyclical.
It is.
And let's hope that cycle changes this Saturday. Huh, Desmond? I'm being very honest with you here. I'm nuts. I'm going crazy.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern. On Audience.